On October 7th, 2025, Officer Grant Victorious of the North Richland Hills Police Department noticed a Texas driver named Travis traveling down a busy highway near the 7200 block of Northeast Loop 820. Officer Victorious followed Travis for several minutes before eventually initiating a traffic stop based on his alleged observation of Travis crossing a solid white line on the roadway. The interaction that followed was captured on both officer dashcam and body-worn camera.
Name and badge number.
North Police Department, Officer Victorious, you got your driver's license on you?
Name and badge number.
You have your driver's license on you?
Victorious.
Victorious 936. Reason for the stop, you disregarded a traffic control device there. You crossed solid white lines. You have your driver's license on you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Any weapons in the car?
No.
Okay.
You've been in North Richland Hills?
The offense he committed was in North Richland Hills.
Oh, what's it? Yeah. Is it on dash sheet?
Yeah, all recorded.
Excellent.
Yep. It's all recorded.
Body camera on?
Yep, sure is.
Why is the red light on?
See the little recording button? That means it's on.
Excellent. And you realize you had your brights on in my eyeball.
Okay.
Just scratch that cornea. That's right. So your brights into my eyeball, posing a hazard.
Anything illegal
and
in the car that you know about?
No.
No? Okay.
After I asked you.
My thing is, if a cop pull you over and you know for a simple 100% fact that you didn't do shit, not no I didn't do shit kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like you 100% know that you didn't do anything, why talk? You might as well just stay quiet. All this yapping he's doing, it's just, what's your badge number? What's your name? Write it down. That's all you got to do. Or record it. I mean, I would record it. It'd probably be a lot better to record it than to write it down. But each his own. That's all you have to do. You don't have to talk too much. You don't have to do the most. You did this, you did that, you're doing this, you're doing that. Why you pull me over? Blah 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 blah. It's just give him your license, registration, whatever the case may be, and simply just be quiet. He asks you questions, be quiet. And then when you go to court, there's nothing he can leverage against you. It just, I pulled him over and he said nothing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot better to stay quiet than to keep yapping. Like, it's not helping you at all.
And you?
All right, same vehicle.
Yes, sir.
You need to record.
I know. Cool. And what was your badge number again?
936.
936. And you claim this infraction occurred in North Richland Hills, but you waited until outside North Richland Hills to pull me over?
The infraction occurred in North Richland Hills.
So why didn't you pull me over in North Richland Hills?
When it occurred, I pulled you over.
I was driving straight.
We're not going to argue it out here. I got you on video camera crossing solid white
Got
lines.
my license?
Not right now. You're detained. You're not free to go.
I'm detained?
You're not free to go.
Okay. What's your reasonable articulate suspicion of an actual crime, not a traffic violation?
Northwest 333, negative good.
You're detaining me, right? Or am I free to go?
Simple, thank you. You're not free to go.
No.
So you're in a traffic stop right now?
Detained?
Correct.
Right.
You're not free to go.
Okay.
So if you leave, it's going to be a charge. Okay.
That's the detainment.
You see the traffic stop? You are not free to go.
Detaining is for an arrest of probable cause you would need for the detainment.
So disregarding the traffic control device?
So, that's just,
okay.
make sure we're on the same page. And
you're not free to leave.
The difference between the
detainment
and a traffic stop.
Okay. You are not free to leave.
There you go.
To make that clear? Cool. Thank you. Please don't leave. I don't want to charge you with evading.
Why
we
would
agree
I
on
leave?
that?
I have nothing to run from.
All right. Cool. No weapons in the car?
Nope.
Okay. Nothing illegal in the car to know about?
I don't know how to answer any more questions, but go ahead.
If you don't want to
Mind if I
answer,
take it?
if you don't want to answer questions, that's fine.
Are you trying my ticket or?
I'm waiting for dispatch to come back with your return.
So you have 20 minutes.
Okay.
Sometime it's up.
Whoa. That sounds good. We can sit here and stare at each other for 20 minutes if you like.
Did it upset you that I asked you to turn your lights off?
I'll turn them off for you. I'll turn them off for you. I did. I did.
And then I go back around and ask. Well,
Right.
sleep.
You're up.
And then I pull back up and bam, right there they are again.
You might keep your right hand on the steering wheel, please. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Whatever makes you feel safe.
I appreciate that.
This is the most awkward, piteous, like encounter. Um, I don't have really too much thoughts about this. It's just petty. The guy feels though you didn't do anything, which for the beginning it seemed like he crossed the line, like at the little bit of the what you come, but it seemed like the cops were trying to find something to pull him over for. So that was just giving him the reason, I guess. Um, yeah, just this whole situation just seems petty. It's like I don't know. The cop could have just waited in his vehicle. He didn't have to stand right by the whoever this gentleman is to just stand there. He could have just waited in his vehicle, but
You waiting for dispatch to come back with what?
I'm just waiting for dispatch right now to come back with your return.
With my return?
Yeah, I gotta run your driver's license, make sure it's valid.
You do that in your computer system.
Well, I gotta go through dispatch. I'm out here with you.
Check my license, come back to the vehicle.
Okay.
that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at. I was like, I was thinking like, why? It's like petty. You get what I'm saying? Like, why not just wait in your vehicle for dispatch to hit you up? Because if you do take off, you're in your vehicle. So it's not like he's gonna go too far. You get what I'm saying? And he's in a, I don't know what car it is, but it's not a fast car. So I'm very confused why he's had to stand next to him, wait for dispatch for to see if his license is good or not. Yeah, good if it's good, which I'm going to take it as good. I'm guessing. Then you gotta go back to his cruiser to write a ticket. Why not just stay in your cruiser? Oh, it's good. Okay, do. Write the ticket, come out, print it off, and you hand it to him. He sign it. Blah 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 blah. Like, why wait by his car?
Legally, I hand over my license.
Sorry?
Legally, I don't have to hand you my license.
Well, if you wanted to go down that route, that would have been a different ballgame. So I appreciate you handing me your license.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have my name. You have my address. You have my license plate. So can I have my license back?
No. So you committed a violation.
So you claim.
So you're not free to go. Okay? That's where we are right now.
Allegedly. Anyway.
Hey, innocence of proven guilty, right? So
Yep.
that's where we're at.
So, yeah.
That's where we're at.
A little bit of a retaliatory stop, but, you know.
Okay.
You literally followed me.
What
After
says?
blinding me
What says?
twice.
What? Okay. However you want to put that. Okay.
Followed me every which way. Why was that?
I can patrol anywhere in the city.
Oh, absolutely. You're at about 10 minutes.
Awesome. Right on time. North Hills 333 Pass. You can Yeah, AA one time to my location, please. We probably need more like 7,900. 1015. 1015. Step out. Sorry. Step out. All right, turn around. Put your phone around. Turn around. You drop it in there. Everything is recorded. You are under arrest. Disregarding traffic control device.
Officer Victorious and Officer Burks placed Travis under arrest for allegedly, quote-unquote, disregarding a traffic control device in violation of Section 544.004 of the Texas Transportation Code. Contrary to popular belief, most offenses, regardless of how trivial or victimless they may be, still authorize officers to make an arrest, particularly when the offense is committed in their presence. Section 543.001 of the Transportation Code expressly authorizes an officer to make a warrantless arrest when a citizen is found committing a violation of Subtitle C. Now, since Section 544.004 is part of Subtitle C, the Transportation Code itself gives an officer the statutory authority to arrest for that violation when it is committed in the officer's presence. Furthermore, in the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, the Supreme Court held that the Fourth Amendment does not forbid a warrantless custodial arrest for a minor criminal offense punishable only by a fine, so long.
Makes perfect sense why he's standing right next to his car. He wasn't waiting for that. He was waiting for backup. I thought it was weird. I'm like, why didn't he just stay in his car, write the ticket, come back? I was thinking in my head like maybe he was waiting for someone. But I was like, it didn't show anything in the video. He was asking for an extra car, asking for whatever. So
As there is probable cause. In addition, Section 543.004 of the Transportation Code makes issuance of a written notice to appear mandatory for a limited set of specified offenses, and it also clarifies those are the only offenses for which issuance is mandatory. Disregarding a traffic control device under Section 544.004 is not one of the offenses listed in Section 543.004, which means the Transportation Code does not force a written notice to appear for this particular charge in the same way that it does for offenses like speeding. Therefore, it is likely that a court would view Travis's arrest as technically lawful. However, that does not mean that every custodial arrest for a minor traffic violation is consistent with the spirit of how Texas law expects these encounters to be handled. Chapter 543 lays out a clear notice to appear framework that is designed to resolve routine traffic misdemeanors through a written notice and a release from custody rather than a full booking process. When an officer arrests a citizen for a misdemeanor traffic violation and does not take the citizen before a magistrate, then Section 543.003 requires the officer to issue a written notice to appear. The point of a legal framework involving a cite and release format is to avoid unnecessary arrests for minor violations. Additionally, Section 311.17 of the North Richland Hills Police Department's General Orders outlines the protocol for arrests involving Class C misdemeanor charges. Now, while this policy does acknowledge an officer's discretionary authority to make an arrest based on such a low-level crime, it also highly discourages arresting citizens based on Class C misdemeanors, and states that, now quoting, officers are encouraged to issue a citation in lieu of arrest in all situations where no greater investigatory or legal objective exists. Here, there does not appear to be any greater so-called investigatory or legal objective that influenced Officer Victorious's decision to arrest Travis, and there is a strong argument to be made that the arrest did not comply with the intent of the department policy, if nothing else. Before we continue the interaction, I want to give a big thanks to the sponsor of this episode, Incogni.
Take it off. And roll my window up and walk my vehicle. Your car's gonna get towed.
All right. Let's walk this way. All right, stand right here for a second. Spread your feet. We check everybody before we go in the car, man. Do you want this with you, or do you want this in the car?
Actually, I didn't give you permission to search, but yeah.
Okay, well, I'm searching the incident to arrest. Okay. Hey, Travis. Travis. Hey, the jail's not going to take this. We're going to leave it in your car, okay? Spread your feet. Spread your feet. I mean, if you bring it with you, they're just going to throw it away at the jail, so it's up to you. This way?
I can't see it right now until you get you in the car. Will you grab my phone as well?
We'll grab it for you. Alright, take a seat.
After placing Travis in the back of the patrol car, the officers mute their body cams and decide to search Travis's vehicle. Now, in general, for an officer to conduct a search, they must either obtain a warrant or satisfy certain criteria for an exception to the warrant requirement. While a search incident to an arrest is typically regarded as an acceptable exception to the warrant requirement, the scope of such a search is limited. In the 2009 case of Arizona versus Gant, the Supreme Court held that officers may search a vehicle incident to a recent occupant's arrest only when the arrestee is unsecured and within reaching distance of the passenger compartment at the time of the search, or when it is reasonable to believe that the vehicle contains evidence of the offense of arrest. Once Travis was handcuffed and placed in the patrol car, he was no longer within reaching distance of the passenger compartment, which eliminated the officer safety and evidence destruction rationale that originally justified searches incident to arrest. More importantly, a traffic control device violation is generally proven by the officer's observation of the driving conduct and the existence of the traffic control device itself, which means there is rarely a reason to believe that a citizen's vehicle contains evidence of that particular offense. When the offense of arrest does not generate discoverable evidence inside the car and the arrestee cannot access the passenger compartment, well, then the Gant ruling treats the search as unreasonable, unless another exception to the warrant requirement applies. The only other warrant exception that could conceivably apply to this encounter is a so-called inventory search due to the fact that Officer Victorious intended to have Travis's car towed. Inventory searches are viewed differently from investigative searches because they are justified as a caretaking function designed to protect property, protect officers from claims, and address safety concerns. In the 1976 Supreme Court case of South Dakota versus Opperman, the Supreme Court held that not only are inventory searches themselves considered constitutional, but any illegal items found during a lawful inventory search are not subject to constitutional protection. However, in the 1990 case of Florida versus Wells, the court made clear that an inventory search cannot be untethered from policy, particularly when it comes to opening closed containers, because the absence of meaningful standards turns the inventory into an exercise of pure discretion. As shown in the body cam footage, the officers entered areas of the vehicle that were not within Travis's immediate control, including the back seat and floorboard, but did not remove any items from the vehicle or appear to inventory anything inside the vehicle. The tow receipt from the police department does not note any itemized list of anything that was inventoried from the vehicle, and it ambiguously reads, and I'm quoting here, "Item all over." It is unclear which Fourth Amendment exception, if any, the officers assumed that they were operating under, but it does not appear as though they would qualify for the exceptions that would typically apply to the facts of this encounter. After completing the search with their body cams muted the entire time, Officer Victorious returns to the patrol car to speak to Travis.
Hey, your phone fell on the side, so we have to find it, okay? I stopped the video camera for you so it wasn't recording the whole time, but everything's recorded.
You didn't find my keys.
Well, so, okay, so...
my vehicle.
You want me to finish? You want to talk? All right, cool. So we're grabbing the keys right now. We're gonna leave your car key though, because if we keep the car key with you, they're gonna charge you extra for the tow. So we're gonna leave your car key with them. All your other keys are gonna come with you. Okay. Sorry, sir.
You gonna roll up the window?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're gonna close all that up before they tow it.
Well,
Thank you, sir.
you know, you didn't have AC really going.
Yes, sir.
You left me in a hot vehicle. Texas.
You feel it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
I'll turn it up.
Travis was transported to jail where he was initially booked for disregarding a traffic control device. In his official report, Officer Victorious neglected to clarify what exactly led to Travis's arrest, and the report simply reads, Travis was placed under arrest for disregarding a traffic control device. After completing the booking process and spending just over 2 hours in jail, the supervisor on shift, Sergeant Boyd, reviewed the body camera footage of the arrest and determined that the arrest was invalid. Sergeant Boyd immediately requested to have the charges against Travis dropped, released him from the jail, and then returned his property.
Hey, they dropped all charges and released me because obviously nothing is actual on camera. I'm sitting here with Sergeant Boyd. I'm outside.
Okay.
You can pick up your car tonight between 9 and 9:30 p.m.
Okay.
If you don't make it there by 9:30, they won't have anyone there to
Okay.
release it to you. Otherwise, 8 to 5 tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah.
Answer that question.
Where did you come from?
I'm a patrol supervisor, so I have to review every time an officer makes an arrest. They send a report and I review it. And you know, in this case, I didn't felt like there was an offense, so that's why we you know, cops aren't perfect, and I know you don't.
He followed me with every intention of arresting me.
I don't want to, you know, make any excuses for you because, you know, at the end of the day, I agree that we messed up. So, but cops aren't perfect. That's why we have checks and balances. That's why a supervisor has to review
That's
the stuff.
why we have civil rights.
I agree.
After being released from jail, Travis, along with Sergeant Boyd, waited in the jail parking lot for Travis's ride, and he left the scene without further incident. It was later learned that Officer Victorious added a supplement to his report explicitly noting that Travis's action did not constitute a violation of the Texas Traffic Code, and that a citation dismissal form would be completed. Following the encounter, Travis submitted a public records request for the body and dash camera footage of the incident, and went on to file a pro se lawsuit against the city of North Richland Hills, the North Richland Hills Police Department, the North Richland Hills Jail, and officers Victorious and Burks. The lawsuit was filed just over a month after the interaction occurred, and it includes allegations of unlawful seizure, false arrest, false imprisonment, denial of medical care, and several other constitutional and statutory violations. As of the date of writing this episode, Travis's lawsuit remains pending. Overall, Officer Victorious gets an F for effectuating.
So, hearing all this, I'm gonna go with that he's probably gonna get something in his lawsuit, just for the simple fact that not only his supervisor releasing him, like releasing the other guy, he also admit that they're not perfect, they messed up, da 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 da, which means that that arrest was unlawful. So he's gonna get something. I don't know about rejecting, like him not getting any medical or anything like that. I don't think he was pushing it. I guess he seems like that guy seemed like he was like one of those, like, you know, you touch me, I'm gonna call the police on you or some shit. But then sue him if they fell. I don't know, but honestly, this whole interaction was just petty shit. The guy didn't like his attitude, so he stepped it further and arrested him. The guy in there wanted to record him doing the extra most, asking him a bunch of questions, which he could have just sat there and be quiet. Your best defense against police officers is not talking. I mean, record and don't talk. Like, let them dig themselves in the hole. They ask you dumbass questions. Let them ask you dumbass questions. That doesn't mean you have to respond. I don't understand why people do this a lot. Like, just be quiet. Like, it's really easy. Just be quiet and record. Like, you did this. I seen you do that. You know why I stop you for? Da 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 da. Da. Like, just be quiet. Just keep recording. Like, you don't have to speak. Just keep recording. But I'll see you on the next one. Peace.